All right, guys. So today could be the most important FOMC meeting of our lifetimes, especially if you're in crypto. And I assume if you're watching this video, you care about crypto and on some level, right? And there's a reason why. And there's a thread that I'm going to go through. I thought it was very engaging, very interesting as to why this FOMC meeting is so important as we roll into 2025 next year. We'll take a look at the overall market. It's a big day. You know, these FOMC meetings throughout the bear market weren't as big of a deal because they were just trying to curb inflation, trying to get things under control. But now that we're in a bull run, these have much, much larger implications on the path that we're heading towards in 2025. And I'm going to highlight some of the key features of this thread that I read this morning and why I'm making this video. Of course, the decision will come down later this afternoon as to where we're heading next, if we'll get another 25 basis point cut or what, right? And then obviously we want to always try to forecast what Jerome Powell sees coming down the road. Journalists always try to get him to spill the beans, but he does a pretty good job of just saying, hey, you know what? We're going to rely on the data. But Kurt Altreicher, wealth advisor for high-income entrepreneurs, says tomorrow, which is today, is actually the most important FOMC meeting of your life. So read this. FOMC preview, all about the projections. Whether tomorrow's Fed decision is positive, negative, or neutral for markets hinges more on 2025 rate cut projections than the expected 25 basis point cut. So again, speaking to this, what kind of insights or information do we get from Jerome Powell about 2025? Not so much about right now. The baseline expectation, markets widely expect a 25 basis point rate cut and the dots to show 3 cuts in 2025. This outcome is priced in and unlikely to shake markets much. A modest relief rally would be the likely reaction. So why do projections matter? Since the Fed's November cut, inflation is ticking up. CPI actually rose from 2.4% in September to 2.8% in November. Growth metrics are firm. Job ads recovered. Jobless claims are low. PMIs are solid. This makes the 2025 projections way less certain because we have some conflicting data right now. So here's some key context for you coming from Kurt here. At September's meeting, the dots showed 4 rate cuts in 2025. Markets now expect 3 instead of 4, but there's a risk the Fed reduces it to just 2 cuts, which would be a very hawkish shift. Why this matters? Fewer than expected cuts equals modest negative for markets as long as the cutting cycle continues. A Fed pause, which is an outright stopping of the cuts, would be far more negative, but that's not a risk for tomorrow. Again, the expected is a 25 basis point cut. The decision matrix for tomorrow, neutral, expected, 25 basis point cut plus dots show 3 rate cuts in 2025. That would be neutral. Dovish, 25% basis point cuts and dots show 4 cuts in 2025. The hawkish view, no cut or dots show 3 cuts in 2025 or less than 3 cuts in 2025. I would be shocked if we get a hawkish review here, but this is what we're looking for. Likely market reactions. Here's what outcome could mean for stocks, bonds, and crypto. Dovish scenario. Fed cuts 25 basis points. Dots show 4 rate cuts in 2025. This would be positive. Solid rally, new highs likely. Cyclicals lead, financials, industrials, small caps, 10-year yield drops below 4.3%. Dollar index goes down, commodities, gold, and Bitcoin rally hard. Neutral expectation is that 25 basis point cut and then show 3 rate cuts in 2025. Neutral market reaction, small relief rally, tech slightly outperforms cyclicals, 10-year yield drifts modestly higher, dollar index rises possibly through 107. This outcome is basically priced into the market. We won't see too much reaction. Then a hawkish scenario. The Fed, for whatever reason, doesn't cut or dots show net less than 3 cuts in 2025. We would see a solid drop in the markets. A Santa or Christmas rally would be in jeopardy. All 11 S&P sectors go lower. Defensives and super cap techs outperform. So if the hawkish scenario plays out, if the Fed signals it's more hawkish than expected, markets will worry that inflation is hotter and growth is stickier. Treasury yields rise, stocks fall broadly, led by cyclicals. Inflation and growth metrics to watch. Inflation, CPI's upward drift from 2.4 to 2.8%. This is not necessarily a good sign. Now, it's only a snippet in time. We're going to have to track this, obviously, over the next few months. Growth, strong job data, resilient PMIs. If these trends persist into 2025, fewer rate cuts or pauses become a real risk. The bottom line is this: tomorrow's Fed meeting isn't just about the expected rate cut of 25 basis points. It's about how committed the Fed remains to cut rates in 2025. That is what we're really watching here. More cuts, better for stocks, better for bonds, better for crypto. Fewer cuts, markets adjust expectations. And here's the summary. Expected 3 cuts, small relief rally. Dovish surprise, 4 cuts, solid rally, new highs likely. Hawkish surprise, less than 3 cuts, solid drop, Santa rally at risk. Obviously, the expected also includes a 25 basis point cut today. Watch the dots closely. The market will react more to 2025 projections than to the rate cut itself. The 25 basis point rate cut is priced in. We're trying to get expectations for 2025, guys. That's really where we sit. The Fed knows the markets are watching, but will it surprise? And we're going to be looking at this very, very closely. The outlook for rate cuts in 2025 will determine whether tomorrow is positive, neutral, or negative overall. Again, the 25 basis point move seems to be priced in. We're getting a little bit of a pullback, actually, in the overall markets. We are down 3% almost here in the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin, as of yesterday, got up really nicely, up over 108K. We're currently sitting under 105K right now, starting to rally a little bit from its local bottom here in the last 24 hours, which currently sits at about 103, almost 103 flat. We took a nice dip down there to 103. But overall, Bitcoin crypto has looked extremely solid here in the last month plus, with Bitcoin up almost 16% in the last month. And we do have some altcoins rallying. Pudgy Penguins continues to impress. The BitGet token making some moves. Hedera, HBAR, along with a couple others up today as well. Overall, though, guys, it's all about 2025. And as we head into 2025, we're expecting some big altcoin moves. If you guys want to be prepared for that, you want to be ready for when charts are getting ready to break out, it's very simple. xtalgo.com, my trading indicator, will allow you to have the tools and resources to know when charts are breaking out. Not only have the tools and resources, but be able to set customized alerts so you'll know when things are getting crazy in the markets. You'll get the signal. You'll get the alert. I walk you through how to use this product right now, 21% off all packages. xtalgo.com. There's a link down below in the description. And we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. For whatever reason, you want a full refund within the 30-day period, no questions asked, full 30-day money-back guarantee. Links down below. Appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think we see from the FOMC meeting in J-Powell today? Do we get any indication of what's to come in 2025? Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I appreciate you guys for watching the video.